Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about what has been going on with me and how come I haven't done any videos the last couple of days. Excuse me, I'm trying to eat my dinner at the same time, but I needed to get this video out there. So I had surgery yesterday. It was a pretty bad one. And I'm going to talk about the doctor and the things he, if he was in his right mind, would not have done or would have done. Let's just put it that way. So, if anybody's watched any of my videos about my legs, you know I have ulcers called venous ulcers, and I am not diabetic, and not really sure. The only thing they can come up with is it's a circulation of the blood issue. So throughout my years of battling this disease, I'm sorry, I'm really angry right now. They can't really give me a real answer on why I have these. Now, my husband insists over and over again that they have stem cells that can heal these, but it's not guaranteed. But the doctors I go to don't know anything about it. They don't do it, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, I had a surgery yesterday, one of many, and what they did is there wasn't a real specific name for this surgery, but because he did several things. So one of the things he did was he did a wound biopsy, which means they take this little device and they puncture the ulcer. You know, I'm asleep all this, okay? Or at least I don't remember anything. I know I was put to sleep, I just don't know how deep sleep I was. And that's the other thing. He told me I was going to be under general anesthesia, and then the anesthesiologist came in and says I will be under a twilight. Bullshit. So I got two people telling me two different things. That pissed me off right there. You know, I'm being lied to. Someone's not telling me the exact truth. I think it was general anesthesia because I didn't even have a chance to say two words and I was out. Or twilight, you could hear people talk around you and everything else. I didn't hear nothing like that. Or at least I don't remember. So, we'll just say I was under general anesthesia. So, after he did the biopsy, we won't know about that for about a week. I think it takes up to 7 days for it to come back. Basically looking for any cancers or anything unusual that might pop up that they test a biopsy for when it comes to that. So, the ulcers are on the inner parts of my ankles. Like, you know, if you put your legs together, they kind of like kiss each other. Well, that's basically where they're at. The left is much bigger than the right. The other thing they did was did a wound culture. And what a wound culture is, if you guys aren't aware, I like to explain this stuff. So, you know, you'd be like, what is she talking about? A wound culture, it's not culture like somebody's religious beliefs. No, wound culture is where they take pretty much like a swab, like a cotton swab, and I'm not sure, but I think they have certain swabs they use for this. it's already got like something on the swab itself, so it can pick up on any diseases or infections, that kind of, that it tests for infections, basically diseases, anything abnormal comes back, it will show up on the wound culture. Like staph, MRSA, these are things, if you're not aware of it, you just need to Google those names. But basically, I found that everybody has staph on their skin. It's when you get an ulcer or an open wound, and then it can cause an infection from that. So, like I said, everybody has staph on their skin. It's just everybody does. But when you get it like an open wound or some kind of infection, like I said, a wound, an open sore, anything like that, and if it gets infected, then you can get a thing called staph infection, and a lot of times, an antibiotic will take care of it. You just have to, it has to take its course, you got to take antibiotics and all that stuff. So the third thing is, prior to the surgery, they wanted me to come in the office because when I was in the hospital, when I had my skin graft put on, they did do something and found out, I think it was CT scan, and they found out that it looked like some of my veins were not properly working. I've had veins being shut down before because of non-working, which means it's not circulating blood, it's not doing its job. So therefore, they close down veins, and how they do that is they burn one end of the vein, whichever vein it is, and the other end, they stuff this like styrofoam into the other end. So basically, the area of the vein that they find not working, or where the blood will go up so far and it will stop and then it will go back down, so they'll shut off that part of the vein that the blood is not going into, and then your body will reroute the blood to the veins that are working, and then it's like a cycle. So I think they said there was 3 of them that they did, and so like I said, I was asleep for all this. The one thing made me so angry. Anytime you have, the other thing I had done there. So there's 4 things. I had a debridement of the ulcers, which means the ulcers produce this yellow gooky stuff, and you can't get it off just by rubbing it. You're taking a gauze, wetting a gauze, and it doesn't wipe off. They have to use a scalpel to get this yellowy stuff off. And because I've got to the point where I can't just go to wound care anymore and let them just scrape it off, it's gotten so extremely sensitive, tender, and extremely painful that I no longer can be awake for it. So I'm going to be put asleep a lot. I wish my wound doctor could sedate me there enough for me to just like it through an IV and just like, I don't know, Valium or something, but a big dose of it where I could care less about anything. And that was the other thing. They were supposed to give me something for my nerves. My nerves were jumping so bad yesterday. And he said they would give me something for my nerves. And they never did. Only thing they did was sedate me. Put me to sleep. And I said, no. That is not what I was told. That's not the general operation. They usually give you something on your way to the operating room to relax you. That's how they did it last time. That's how they did it like all the other times that I've had surgeries. They would give you something to help you relax before they sedate you. Well, I am so pissed off because they should have kept their word in what they're saying. So they lied about that also. And I'm furious. I think I'm going to fire him. He's a VIA doctor. I didn't know he did debridement, but he did do a debridement of these wounds this time. And, you know, I'm just so furious with this doctor. He has lied to me on several occasions. And he'll tell me one thing, and then he was like, well, you don't worry, you'll be fine, and, you know, you won't feel nothing, you know, we'll give you some good stuff and all that stuff. I don't want good stuff. I want to be numb or be relaxed before they put me out, so that way I don't wake up in an intense, stressful situation where I panic. And then I woke up and they had something over my face, but I was so out of it, trying to wake up, and I don't know what it was. It felt like a mask, but it wasn't, because I had already had oxygen on me, so I don't know what it was. I heard him say something about we can't do something until you know, she wakes up and is alert or something like that. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, the other thing that pissed me off, and this took the cake. I woke up, and all the other times I've had work done on my legs by being put to sleep, they have always Novocaine me, shot me up with Novocaine, or I don't know if they still use Novocaine, but that's what I'm going to call it, Novocaine. I woke up, my feet did not feel numb. They were not numb at all. At all. So he did all this work while he never did any kind of numbing, nothing like that whatsoever of my legs. I said, why did they not numb me? Now I'm feeling every bit of the pain now. And they had to give me fentanyl, because the pain was so intense. I am furious. Why is it that I had to go home and to be able to feel everything in my legs, all that pain, all the picking and prodding they did in my legs, and it was not numb. You're supposed to numb a person's leg when they do that kind of shit to them. Unfortunately, you guys don't know how to play the game. That's not normal. I was told, again, one thing, and they did the total opposite. So, I'm a little traumatized. I cannot get over the fact that he did all this stuff and never numbed me. He never numbed me, not one time. You know, when you're numb, you can just tell. You can tell your feet feel funny and tingly, or you just won't feel it at all. It makes you feel like rubber or whatever. And then when you go to touch your foot, you know, it's like, I can't feel nothing. It was not like that. I could move my feet. I could tell what I was doing. I felt the normal, you know, the normal sensation my foot gives me. Now I have neuropathy, which means, sorry guys, which means, you know, on the inside there's nerves that are overactive, and that's what the neuropathy is. On the outside, my skin does still feel numb, but that's a different numb than from them putting Novocaine. You can just tell the difference. So I was also told that they were supposed to fucking, excuse my language, they were supposed to numb me, and they did nothing whatsoever. So they did a biopsy, took a big chunk of meat out of my leg, um, did these vein things, and one of my legs is bruised all to hell. I'd like to show you, but I'm kind of can't do that because it would have to show, and I'm very particular. I don't want to show my body. The only person supposed to see my body is my husband, and me, of course. So, anyway, there's this big bruise. It's on the side. I don't know why it's bruised. Maybe he went through in there to shut it because it is sore. So, I don't know why he would do all that. And then on top of that, lie to me and tell me that I'll be numb. And I wake up and I was not numb at all. And I want to hear his shit saying, well, I did numb you. It must not have worked or something. I'm guaranteed he'll say something like that. No, he never even tried to numb me. He never did none whatsoever. That if that was the case, then I would still feel the numbing sensation when I woke up. When you give someone Novocaine, no matter where, it's gonna last for a few hours. So he ain't gonna tell me that it must have wore off or something. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Up in his asshole, screw it on, and leave it up there, because that's how much of bullshit he is. So but that's what I had done yesterday, and I just wanted to tell you all about it. And the pain that I'm still having right now, it's not regular wound pain. This is wound pain plus what they did yesterday. So it was like fentanyl is the only thing's working, Now, when all this, I'm recovered from all this, then it will be normal wound pain, and then I can take what I normally take for my pain, my regular wound pain, which it's strong to begin with anyway, but not like fentanyl, trust me. So I just wanted to tell everybody, what's been going on with it. I do want to say I'm going to try to get into a nursing home, or they call it a skilled nursing facility, because I need basically around-the-clock care. I cannot walk. My feet are swollen so bad I can't even bend my ankles or my foot. I need care. I wouldn't say around the clock, but if I need help to the bathroom, I'm going to need to know that I can depend on somebody. It's right here, the bedside commode, but I need to be able to know that I can depend on somebody to help me if I need help without being criticized or yelled at. And I can't get that here. The one person that is helping me, I'm guessing he's doing all he can do. There's something pretty cool what he did, though. I want to show you all. He got me some flowers. I think these are daisies, but I'm not really sure. But they're beautiful, I think. They're like purple and pinks. And I would say even some yellows, but and they're real flowers, but they sprinkle like this tinsel or sparkly stuff or whatever. Little real intense small sparkly stuff, like you can put glue on a piece of paper and then you sprinkle this sparkly stuff. Glitter, that's what it is. It's glitter. I was trying to think of what it was called. But here they are, and I think they're real pretty. So he went to the store and he came back and he had this, which was really nice. And they smell even great. I mean, they don't have a strong smell, but you can tell they have the smell of a daisy, which is just a fresh spring smell. I can't really explain the smell, but if you've ever smelled a daisy, you know what I'm talking about. So I really like these. And I started crying. I was so, because I just felt like so out of place, like just everything was going wrong. And I felt like I was being treated so bad by that doctor. He did nothing of what he was going to say, that he did nothing what he said he was going to do. And he did everything that he said he wouldn't do, that he did do. So, when I see these flowers, I don't know why, I just start crying. They just made me that happy. And I'm very, like a little flower, just like these. I'm very delicate. And the littlest thing you could say to upset me normally would upset me really bad. And I'll just start crying. So, it's just people got to watch what they say to me, how they talk to me. Because right now, I need positivity. I don't need someone, always yelling at me or putting me down or whatever. But when I got these flowers, they meant a lot to me, to say the least. I mean, someone said one time, and I believe it was my mother-in-law, or it might have been her husband that told her this, but someone said, if you're going to give someone flowers, do it while they're alive, because then they won't be able to appreciate them once they're dead. You can put all the flowers in the world on a headstone where someone has been laid to rest. They won't be able to enjoy them because they're no longer here. They're in heaven. Hopefully, hopefully everybody I know will be in heaven. But that was said to me. Honestly, I can't remember if it was my mother-in-law or her husband that told my mother-in-law that. But so my husband might have told me that, and either his mom or his dad, when they were alive, told him that, or maybe he just told me that and thought that, so I don't know. But it's a true saying, that's true. If you're gonna love somebody, love them while they're here. If you're gonna give them something, give it to them while they're here, because once they're gone, whatever it is, they're not gonna be able to take advantage of it. So, anyway, yeah, I really like these. These smell just like daisies. Because they are. Anyway, so it's kind of off topic what I normally do. I usually show you my chickens or my rabbits or something like that. But today I just want to tell you I'm just been under a lot of stress. I'm a little traumatized how that doctor treated me. And he did nothing that he said he was going to do. And everything that he wasn't supposed to do, he did do. Like not numbing. I've already listed all of it. So I'm just a very delicate flower right now. If I need help with something and someone makes a big deal like they don't want to do it or whatever, that's why I feel I'd probably be better off just for a couple weeks, and I'll let you all know if I do it. But I'm talking to my nurse tomorrow. She's gonna call my doctor and see if they can put the referral in to get me in a nursing facility. It's just my insurance will only cover 3 weeks, so it would be the max. Would be 3 weeks. They'll probably do some physical therapy to get me walking again, because my feet are so swollen that I cannot bend my foot at all. And right now, having my legs down is really a bad thing. So I'm going to probably end this video, but I just wanted to explain to you all what's going on, what might happen, what did happen, and I let some people know on other channels, hey, go check out my video in a few minutes because I'm going to make one and I'm going to upload it to YouTube so they can kind of understand what, what all happened and stuff like this. Oh, and by the way, if I don't know if I said this, but I've had these ulcers on and off. Like I would have some that would heal, and then a new one would pop up eventually. So it would be something like that. But I've had these since 2011, like that. Now, the current ones, let's start with the left foot. That one's been on there for 2.5 years, non-healing. They almost got it down to a pinhole. A pinhole, you guys, I swear to you. And I told my wound care doctor, I said, don't discharge me, because just let me come back one more time. I said, I know my body better than anybody here, and last time this happened, it opened back up between 2 visits, and I was right. It was down to a pinhole, and something made it open back up, and I mean open up in a big way. And now we just cannot get it to heal. It's very disturbing, and it's given me a mental challenge. It really is. And I don't take mental pills or anything like that. I hope I never have to, but it's starting to look better and better to do that, because mentally I'm just really depressed. I'm really depressed. And I can't be on mental pills and my pain medicine. I had to choose one of the 2 evils. And I choose not to be in pain. That kind of pain, to me, is worse than mental pain. My doctor says if you do, like, say they put you on Valium or something like that, you can't take that in your pain medicine. It is something, the reaction's not good. 2 downers, it might put you to sleep and you not wake back up, or something like that. They explain it to me. I'm not sure how to explain it to you guys, but for the most part, that's what they're talking about. They're saying, or you have to at least wait 1 hour before taking both of them in between. So, like, say you take one, you have to wait 1 hour before you take the other one. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I just wanted to tell you what's going on. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about anything that we discussed today, and I'll keep you updated. But this is my video about my surgery, how it went, and what all they did, and going forward, what's going to happen. So once I find out about the results of the biopsy and the wound culture, and he'll probably do another CT scan to see, since he closed down 3 of them veins, if it's circulating the way it's supposed to the new, to the veins that are working. So once I get all that back, I'll probably do another video and let you guys know. But hey, thanks for watching, guys, and if you are new to my channel and you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. I don't only do this, I do animal content too, just whatever's on my mind. So like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and smash that like button, hit that notification bell, so if you do subscribe and you want to know when I've uploaded a new video, you will get a notification through YouTube. And until I see you guys again, y'all have a blessed day and stay safe and love one another. Because you only have one life to live, and it's too short to hold grudges. So, God bless you all. God bless our President Trump, and God bless the USA, and God bless you all. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Say, if you could say a little prayers for me also. All right, bye-bye.